Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw. This is your time to pause, to ground yourself in the moment, to connect with your body and soul, to reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and to commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. I'm going to draw a card from the Running Your World deck, which has photos from my journey of completing marathons on all 7 continents with inspirational messages on the back. So, before I draw the card, I would love to invite you to let yourself just arrive in this moment. So, letting go of anything that came before, letting go of anything that will come after, just letting yourself be right here, right now. And that can feel like just noticing the breath. Whenever you notice and focus on the breath, you are bringing yourself into the present moment because the body is only ever here and now. It's the mind that runs off to the future and runs off to the past. So whenever you can actually connect to the body, you're connecting to the present moment. So whether you prefer to do that with your eyes open or closed, whatever feels most natural and most easeful, I will say, for you, let yourself start there. So you can close your eyes if that feels good, and totally fine if not. You're placing a hand on your chest if that feels good. Placing a hand on the belly if that feels good. And this is not about taking a deep breath or trying to control your breathing in any way. It's really just about noticing what is already here to be noticed. So just letting yourself notice the sensations of the breath. And as you continue to breathe and notice, I'm going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that will most inspire you today to shine your true brightest light in the world. And putting that intention out there, I'm going to shuffle the cards. And you can just keep breathing, keep being, keep noticing whatever is here to be noticed. Letting yourself just be right here, right now. And if you get distracted, no worries. You're totally normal. Just come back to the breath in the present moment. And our message today is stillness. All right. Good one. For here we are. So the question was, sometimes I have to try to remember, what question did I ask? I was kind of thinking and talking on the fly. So the question was, what will most inspire you to shine your true brightest light in the world? All right, and we have stillness. This is from Athens, Greece. This is the burial mound actually at the plain of Marathon, in the town of Marathon, which was the Battle of Marathon was the battle that actually brings us the modern day marathon, where the Greek runner Phidippides ran from Marathon to Athens to bring the news of victory, and that was it's about 24 miles, and various things have added to the length of the marathon. But in any case, that was the first official marathon. All that said, the soldiers from the battle are buried under this mound here. So. All right, so our message of stillness. Nature moves in cycles of action and stillness. On the site of an ancient battle, no signs of conflict remain. Warriors who fought and died now nourish the green grass in their final resting place. What's the ancient battle taking place inside you? Have you been going nonstop lately? Are you overriding the call for stillness? When you first learn to pause, it may seem noisier than ever. When your body and brain are constantly in motion, you don't notice how busy your thoughts are. In the stillness, you become aware of the noise. Daunted, you might push away awareness and return to action. But without alignment, action spins you in circles. Building your courage, you return to stillness. What's ready to rest at last so it can nourish new growth? What aligned action will emerge from your stillness? Let this sink in. Well, I tell you what, I'm really glad to have gotten this message today, and it speaks quite profoundly to me, and I hope it does for you as well. It is so, so easy to get caught up in the rush and the action and the doing all the things. And even if you have committed to stillness in some way, it's so easy to say, oh well, oh, but I just want to get this thing done first, and I'll do it in a few minutes, or I'll do it tomorrow. And today it's already 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'll just write off the rest of the day and do it in the morning. I have to say I find myself there often, and certainly have in the last couple of weeks, and was actually just reminded yesterday of the importance, I will say, and the profound creative energy that actually comes out of honoring my stillness practices. And they're not all like straight up stillness, but they are practices that connect me to my own light and my own creative energy. Some of them are stillness, and it's hard. I've been practicing stillness off and on for years and years and years, and not to sound daunting, but it is challenging. And I have, I guess, cycles, as it were, when I am doing it regularly, and cycles when I completely fall off the wagon that I have chosen to ride. And so it's an interesting reminder of the power of pausing and realizing. I think especially what's again hitting home for me in this moment is that without the alignment, so without the pause to reconnect to the deeper purpose, you can act and get things done all day long, but are they the right things? Are they the most impactful things? And are they what is really going to bring your unique light into the world? So it's easy to check off the boxes and do all the things that are expected, and then miss the whole point, because a lot of the times we are here to bring something new, and not in a way that you have to think about it, or spin off into, oh no, but what does that mean? I don't know what that means that I should go do after I finish watching this video. Remember to pause and be still and know that it's not about having to know the answers. It's a really hard thing to take on because we want to know the answers and our brains are desperately searching for answers. But one of the things you actually realize in stillness is that the rat race, or the constant spin, is such a distraction from the truest answers, which are, you are here to shine your light. And it is not about what you do. It's about being you. In the stillness, you can connect to the energy of you. Like the message said, often that brings about even more stress, because when you pause, you do notice how quickly your mind has been going, and it's scary. And you think, okay, well, if I just start moving again, then I won't notice all that noise. And so that's totally normal. You can let yourself just come back as many times as you need to come back to that stillness. It's not about not getting distracted or not having thoughts or not doing. It's about remembering the power of the stillness to align your doing into the direction that your soul really wants it to go. Doesn't matter how many times you get off track or fall off the wagon, as it were. Just, learn from it, pick yourself up, get back on, and see what happens in the next round of stillness. So let it be a cycle. Let yourself sit. Let yourself not sit. Whatever it is that brings you stillness, it could be physical motion, but it's a stillness of soul that allows you to connect in some way. Let yourself be still in whatever way works best for you. Shine your light, and I thank you for being here on this journey. See you next time.